Welcome back to Podcast Thursday here at Exquisite Sip Distillery. Let's talk a little bit about bourbon. Bourbon is a United States of America drink. It's what we all drink, we all love, it's what we distill at, it's what we're passionate about. And it's made from at least, by regulation, 51% corn, and no less than that. You will find bourbons at 100% corn, that's what we do. But you won't find any history of bourbon production in the old world as in Europe, or in the Middle East, or for that matter, anywhere in the universe. Why is that? Corn is an American vegetable, fruit, kernel, however you would like to refer to it, a source of nourishment, a source of sustenance for the entire continent, both North America, South America, for thousands of years. The Incas, the Mayans, they all had a religious take on it, a religious view on it. This was their go-to for sustenance. Their corn, the corn that they cultivated, was not a corn that's sweet like ours. It was more starchy. It's fascinating to note there is no real corn that grows in the wild. It's domesticated. It's all domesticated. It's very similar to a cow. You don't find cows in the wild. They're a domesticated animal. Corn took on its own creation and its own form after cultivation. This continued for thousands of years. You'll find the history of the settlers coming over from Europe, and it's all corn. That's what they greeted with. You already see them taking on the corn as a source of sustenance. In 1620, when George Thorpe of Virginia, who would be killed by the Indians, actually created first spirits out of corn. Again, this is all taking place in the United States of America, or the forerunner to what would be the United States, as it's corn. Corn never made its way to the old world. However, it's still a very starchy type of food. As time goes on, it evolves in the state of New York. The bastion of the United States of the settlers, bastion of power, and interestingly enough, the Hudson tribe, I hope I got it right, cultivates a corn that's sweet, something the settlers will like, something very sweet. That has what we call today a very sweet corn, a corn that's extremely sweet. And that was what we would call the beginning of modern distillation of the modern corn. This corn is what you buy on the side of the road, what is farmed all across the United States of America, and it is coming from the great state of New York, our home state of distillation. And this is one of the reasons why we believe we have the greatest corn and the greatest bourbon. As we have the original, our landmass, if you go, you can check it up. The landmass of the state of New York is very different with nutrients than the other states it is cultivated in. The landmass is very unique, very rich, and something that is actually treasured by the United States of America with the building of Cornell Agriculture. Cornell University has an entire agricultural department, and in there, another department, I believe, that is focused on the cultivation of corn. So, when you read New York on a bourbon bottle, when you hear New York bourbon, you can be assured that you are thoroughly enjoying the finest bourbon made from the finest corn. Enjoy and stay tuned for next week.